Alright, fellas, so technically yesterday I was off my quote-unquote break, but now it feels like I'm actually getting back into like the swing of things. I don't know why, though, because honestly, I'm probably going to be very, very busy for the rest of the week due to graduation. Yeah. Alright, anyway, so we've got some missions for the time trial event here. Obviously, I didn't do them all on the first day because they weren't all out on the first day. And I don't know if they're all out now. If they're not all out, then I'll wait a couple days and make another video for each mission, just go through them all and whatnot. But we got a lot more missions to do now. I've completed a lot of them, just, testing out the teams. There's like, the missions are all the same. It is clear with 2 certain type sync pairs in under 6 minutes and under 3 minutes. So, clear in under 3 minutes, you got both missions done, right? So, there's like 10 new ones, I think. I don't know. Actually, no, 8. Yeah, here are all the teams. If you want to go ahead and just screenshot them now and look at them, there you go. If you want to see specific grids, then I'll just be doing them as I do each specific mission, which will be in order from Dragon at the beginning to Flying at the end, so you can kind of skip around and find them yourself. Yeah, so let's go ahead and start these missions. Of course, we got Dragon, Fire, Grass, Ground, Psychic, Water, Rock, and Flying as the missions. So let's go ahead and start out with Dragon here. You can use Giovanni here if you so choose. I'm choosing Caitlyn here because she's a lot easier to use with this specific setup here. Obviously, if you have like Lance, then you're going to be doing great for a double dragon setup. If you got like a weather support, then you can run Zinnia alongside Cyrus here. Maybe you have like Sigma Suit Morty, Sigma Suit Chris, one of the Acerola or Sigma Suit Acerola, Sigma Suit Mina. There's a lot of weather supports, right? Anyone that really works with Zinnia and Rayquaza, then you can use them and whatever else. You got a lot of setups, but I'm using this one because it's one of the more free-to-play friendly ones. Caitlyn does not need to be EX'd. It does help, but it's not required. It just definitely helps a lot, just due to the AoE sync move. If you don't have Caitlyn EX, just sync with Cyrus. You'll be fine. You're mostly here for Caitlyn's, DPS anyway, so yeah. I'm just going to speed through these because I can clear them fast enough anyway. Go ahead and use both trainer moves here for Caitlyn. I'll show off the grid after this. The grid for Drake does not matter. If anything, just go for NPR on his trainer move there, hard to starboard. And then with Cyrus, I recommend having the grid expansion and going for a, damn it. Alright, I guess I'm going to sync with Cyrus because I forgot to sync with Caitlyn. Whoops. It's fine, though. It's fine, because we do enough damage as it is. Again, these are clear in under 3 minutes, not 2 minutes, thankfully, so we're able to actually get in 2 syncs really, really easily and really, really quick. So that's very, very nice there. But yeah, definitely recommend going for a ramming speed catastrophe type of sync grid for Cyrus there. Sync move grid with spatial rand ramming speed there, so it'll help out a lot. And as you can see, we're doing quite a lot of damage here. Doing enough at about the 2 minute mark. We got him about half defeated. I'm going to go for Caitlyn's sync move here. Of course, again, as I said, you can go for Cyrus's. It'll be just fine. Doesn't really matter which one you go for. Just going to go for Caitlyn's because it'll be a faster clear for me. Cyrus's, it'll be a little slower of a clear, but you'll still be able to clear in under 3 minutes. You'll be fine. Don't worry. There we go. Defeated the side there. All right, and then this last Spatial Rend should probably take out that Flygon after the Psychic takes out the Grobominable there, and we'll be fine, right? We'll be good. And there we go. And 2.5 minutes. Use Psychic. The Special Rend should finish. Okay. I guess the Spatial Rend does not finish it off. And there we go. Psychic finishes it off. There's the Double Dragon mission done. Caitlyn EX is not required. You definitely would want her grid expansion, though. So 3 out of 5 Caitlyn is kind of necessary there. I'll get the grids pulled up. Again, Drake's grid does not matter. I'm not going to show it. Just go for, I guess, NPR on his trainer move. That's about it, if even that. Or you can go for Team Sharp entry as well. That'd be fine if you want to do that. There's Caitlyn's grid. Reminder that pretty much all the grids are going to be the same thing in this video, since I'm going to use some sync pairs multiple times. And there is Cyrus's grid right there. All right, so that's the Double Dragon mission done. Let us go on to the Double Fire mission, which, of course, we're going to be abusing Giovanni as normal. Marley here, just NPR on her trainer move. That's all you need as well for the... Or, no, actually, you don't need not NPR for her trainer move. Go for Pep Rally. Don't even need that. That's just not really needed. Of course, you can go for the full grid that I have set up there, but it's not necessary. Just going for either her NPR on X Speed All, or going for Pep Rally on it, which is obviously more consistent. You can do whichever one you want. It has the same effect, so who cares? Let's go ahead and go for. There we go. Now, after this, we'll use Blazing Hope again, and then we'll start using Psychic. And there we go. We can start attacking in one turn, which will obviously help out the speed of the battle a lot. At this point, I figure it'd probably be just smarter to actually attack the sides with Torchic and Marley, just in order to chip them down a little bit, because the Flygon can definitely be a pain to fight a little bit. So, might as well just chip it down as much as possible, right? Who cares? There we go. Drop the special defense and go ahead and go for flamethrowers with both of these guys. This does prevent me from getting a quad cube, but it doesn't really make much of a difference. You can easily defeat the Carbonable in enough time, because they don't do damage. The real problem with these battles is not the fact that they do a lot of damage. The fact is that they are pretty bulky, and obviously you need to clear it in a certain amount of time, right? That's the big thing you have to worry about with these battles, so. But that's really all you have to worry about, and it's not really that big of a deal, right? So, who cares? Alright, we got the Psychic there. Go for a second Psychic, and that should be all. Should be it, right? Should be able to finish off both the Honchkrow and the Flygon there with this Sync move. I'll show off Giovanni's Sync Grid really quickly after this, because I don't think I actually did show it, which is a little bit surprising, but oh well. There we go. This should be able to defeat him really, really easily, especially with the Mega B2Y upgrade. Okay, we didn't crit. If you generally win pretty easily if you crit with the Sync move, right? That's kind of a pretty important thing to do there. That should finish him off there. We should be fine. Yeah. Okay, one more Psychic. If you miss a crit and it's detrimental to your run, who cares? It's fine. Just restart. Only about 3 minutes of time you'll be missing out on. It's fine. But yeah, there we go. Both fire units easily decimate the stage. All you need for Marley's grid is Pep Rally, and you don't even really need that. The speed buffs aren't all that important. They're useful, but not all that. Main character and Torchic go for the NPR on their training move, so you can max Giovanni's special attack. Not required, but recommended, right? It doesn't need the max special attack stat, but it helps out a little bit. So there's that. And there is the Sync Grid, just a generic Sync Nukes, or, well, not really Sync, half Sync Nuke. Half Sync Nuke, pretty much, and then DPS Grid for Psychic. Okay, and Grass. Pretty basic one. Rosa, she's free. Brendan, he's really, really easy to get. He's pretty old, too, and Giovanni, again. A lot of these runs, actually, I think all of them are going to utilize Giovanni or Caitlyn for your main damage dealer, because on-type Psychic attackers are broken, so might as well. Rosa here, she's 1 out of 5. You can just pick up whatever you want. I pretty much have everything picked up on Rosa's 1 out of 5. Doesn't really make much of a difference. I think you can get NPR on time to energize, which is very, very good, because the gauge on this team kind of sucks without it, because we have no speed buffs, of course. It's not the worst gauge ever, because all these characters are relatively fast in their own right, but obviously you'll want to have that gauge, right? It could end up being a problem later. All right, and I'm gonna go for Rosa's support EX here to start out, just so we can do more damage with Brendan and Giovanni. All right, go for the Psychic, and then go for the Leaf Storm there. When it comes to Giovanni here and all of these, I definitely do recommend having the grid expansion. Of course, if possible. You can't. It's not like you can guarantee getting it for yourself, but try to get as much as possible, right? Can't really do all that much if you don't have it. I don't blame anybody for not having it. Maybe you're not playing or whatever, but definitely try to pick it up next time. Hopefully, maybe it'll be. Probably won't be back, but maybe it'll be back. Again, gauge on this team is horrible. Let's see. I'll show the Brendan grid off after this. This Psychic from Giovanni, or Sync move from Giovanni, should probably honestly be enough to finish off the stage due to having the support EX already. Is it? Yeah, well, damn close. Damn close. Go ahead and go for Psychic there. Does that defeat the Carbonable? It does defeat the Carbonable, and then we can just use Psychic here again, and that will finish him off. Alright, again, gauge kind of sucks, so getting NPR with Rosa's training move would be nice. But oh well. Oh well. Can't do much about it. I think I had another point. Okay, yeah. I had another point, but I forgot what it was. Oh well, it's fine. Rosa grid. Yeah. I guess. But yeah, when it comes to Giovanni's grid expansion. Or not grid expansion, his power boost with Mega Mewtwo Y and his EX. The EX, I would say, is definitely pretty crucial. If you don't have it, you may be able to still beat it with these similar strategies, but you may also have to, you know, make some new ones, which it shouldn't be too difficult unless you're like a really, really new player and you don't have a lot, because these are like very, in my opinion, very, very free-to-play friendly type setups. So maybe you'll have something that I don't. Maybe instead of using Brendan or whatever, you could use, I don't know, Acerola. She's grass, I believe, so, you know, she's out right now. Signa City Acerola. There's different setups you can get going. Ground. This one is just there to exist, dude. Ground is a shitty type, man. If you have Naomi, she's better for sure than Hapu here. Other than that, it's literally the same. It's literally just Caitlyn soloing the stage herself in this one, because obviously EX Caitlyn with the grid expansion is pretty strong. So yeah, Hapu's literally just there to be there. She's just kind of chilling out, you know, having fun. She's just happy to be here, right? That's about all I can say, because I don't have any crit buffs for her, so she's just kind of gonna be twiddling her thumbs a little bit. So oh well. Can't do all that much about it. Keep going for bulldozers here with Nita. You can chip down on the sides there, as well as using high horsepowers with Hapu as well. Why not, right? I'm just gonna go for a max build up there so I can do some decent damage to these sides. All right, and let's go for some high horsepowers, and then I guess a bulldoze. Neato, I guess. Whatever. Getting some nice special defense drops, which is surprising, honestly. Surprising luck to get some decent special defense drops. And go for a bulldoze there, and then we'll go for another psychic here. Go for the Sync Nuke, and then after that we should probably mostly be fine, I would say. Sync Nuke's going to defeat the sides really, really easily, and then the psychics will eventually take down the Crabominable. Event's not too hard. These missions are not too hard, especially since they're under 3 minutes. Under 3 minutes is definitely a lot easier than like under 2 minutes or under like a minute 40 or whatever the other mission was. All right, go ahead and go for a bulldoze and high horsepower. Just try to maximize this the defeat of this freaking Crabominable. All right, I think we're good now. We're in the KO range, I believe. I hope. And yeah, there we go. That psychic should be able to finish it off. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Never mind, that cycle will finish it off. Whatever. 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Still, we got all the missions down. I was actually beating all of these with these teams just to make sure that I actually got them in under 3 minutes. And then I just stopped for the last two because I knew I'd be able to do it. Look how many points. 32,000 points. I'm pretty sure like 18,000 points. 15,000 was the cap for actual rewards. Oh my god. It's a good way to farm experience books, you know, get Giovanni, get like Bianca for Psychic Terrain, just sweep through. For the dual Psychic, you can either, obviously, you got a lot of options. Psychic is a pretty strong type. If you got Signacy Lucamine, pop her up, right? Be very, very strong. She's like the go-to striker for this event. You could go for Liza here if you want some special attack buffs and whatnot. You could go for a full Psychic team, which, you know what, might as well, I guess. And then, but I just chose Caitlyn for, you know, double striker. You can also choose Bianca for Psychic Terrain or whatever else, right? There's a lot of different setups you can go for. Might as well. Also, Signacy Alana, if you have her. Very, very strong for this setup here. All right, go ahead and go for all of these. Get this stuff set up, and then we'll just start destroying, I guess. Okay, and then go for a Psychic, I guess. All right. Oh wait, I need to max crit with. Oops. I need to max crit for Caitlyn there. Oh well. There we go. Okay. And max the crit there. I guess I'll go for Giovanni's Sync move. Most free-to-play friendly, I guess. Should I even go for a move with Liza? Nah, fuck it. I don't care. Just keep dropping out some Psychics. We'll go for Psychic for all three of them. That'd be funny, right? Okay. Very, very easy clear here. Psychic is pretty, I guess, brain dead of a team. It's definitely one of the probably one of the strongest types in the game. Probably one of the most oversaturated, I guess, would be a good word for it. All right, and I think these Psychics honestly might defeat the middle before he even gets the Sync move off. That last Psychic might. No, never mind. Oh well, shit happens, I guess. Jeez. Yeah, see, as you can see, the Crabominable is really tanky. Like, we synced with Giovanni, we got max special attack buffs on everybody, and he still took all those psychics from all 3 of these characters, which are not, like, bad hitters or anything, right? So, I mean, that's pretty impressive. that's pretty impressive for the Crabominable there. Just shows to go how bulky this whole event is. So, yeah, there we go. That was the all-psychic, or 2 psychic, but I decided to use 3 for the shits and giggles of it. Mission done. What's the next one? Is it, maybe is it water? Is water next? I think, hopefully. I want to be done with this. I'm tired. Alright, yeah, all water. Elio, May. I forgot to show off the grids for the other characters, didn't I? I'll show them off after this. But again, event's easy. You don't really need all that much help with it, right? It's not the biggest, it's not the biggest challenge you've ever faced, right? Definitely recommend having, like, speed boosting and gauge for or move gauge refresh for the sparkling aria with Elio here, because you want the speed buffs, right? Of course you want the speed buffs. Oops, forgot to go for that. It's fine though. All right, and now, yeah. So okay, so I got speed debuffs, which the debuffs don't really matter all that much. You mostly just want the, oh my gosh. You mostly just want the move gauge refresh and speed buffs for your team, not the speed debuffs for them. Alright, let's go ahead and go for a psychic and then a muddy water, and that should finish it off, I think. I would say. I would hope. Alright, pretty simple, pretty easy defeat there. Really, really easy to take down. And there we go. Okay, yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad. Honestly, the fastest run I've done, surprisingly. But yeah, that's what we get for using the Go Elio, I guess. Okay, now let me actually show off the grids for these units, because I keep forgetting. I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I just kind of like speeding through this. There's May. Here's May's grid. She's 4 out of 5, of course. You can go for like a sync new grid, but I was just using her for gauges for the most part, and then Elio was for speed buffs, gauge management, all that stuff as well. May was a good secondary damage dealer, but Giovanni did most of the work, of course. I didn't show off the grid for the other characters. Liza, she doesn't need a grid. You can just go for NPR on her turn to move for the special attack buffs. I don't even know what I have grid for her, I'll be honest. You only need the special attack buffs. Those are the really important parts there. Is there anyone else I didn't show the grid for? I guess Nita, I just literally gridded everything important, right? Well, okay, no, literally everything, because 1 out of 5, battle point unit. Hapu, her grid, it does not matter. I just went for all the damage nodes, I guess. Hapu's grid is really, really weird. Hapu just as a unit, I guess, is really, really weird, but whatever. I think I showed off Brendan. Yeah, I showed off Brendan and May's grids. Second last team here, we've got the double rock setup here. Brock is literally just here for like some chip damage with the rock slide, while Roxanne's able to buff speed and special attacks, so our gauge won't be much of a problem. I should have showed off the grids, but it's fine. I don't even know if I have Brock gridded. He may be gridded, I don't know. I actually don't remember. Go for an X attack there. I don't need the crits. I don't need crit buffs or whatever. Alright. And then we'll go for another X attack, and then we'll start using rock slides. Max our speed here. Definitely would be nice to get the NPR for Roxanne's tree to move there, so we can max out speed and special attack, so we're good on both of those fronts. And then Giovanni can just, kind of destroy the enemy. Also, we can get flinches with rock. That's a thing you can do too if you so desire, I guess. Alright. Here we go. Got a lot of special attack buffs here, so we're doing some pretty solid damage. Getting some chip downs on the sides, which is very, very nice as well. Go ahead and launch that psychic. Almost didn't land it. The chip on the sides is really, really nice. And go for a psychic again, and I guess we'll just go for a wide guard, even though I don't think there's any AoE moves other than the sync move, so who cares? Alright, under a minute. This should be the clear, probably. If not, then this last psychic should probably finish it off. Okay, now, yeah. Easy clear. If you actually sync with Giovanni's sync move, or if you crit with Giovanni's sync move, then obviously pretty easy clear. How many points do I have? 37,000. Oh my gosh. Again, I guess pretty easy for experience books, right? Yeah. There we go. That was the double rock, and here's the double flying. I brought Kahili for fun, because Sync Nugo Burr, I guess. I don't know if I'll actually be able to finish this in 3 minutes, because without special type buffs for Giovanni, he does like 0.5 damage. So, could be a bit of a problem, but oh well, I don't care. I am neglectful of actually doing things right. Alright. Kahili, again, I'll show off grids again after this, I keep forgetting to do that. Kahili, she got the Haymaker Sync Nuke grid. Pretty generic for her, but hey, this is really, really good grid, so no wonder. You can go for a Skyla Sync move here if you want for the support EX, and then you can obviously change out Kahili for like I don't know, someone else. Maybe like a Faulkner for special attack buffs. Just kind of depends on what you're going for. Alright, I'm going for Kahili Sync move, even though it's going to do less damage, just because I like using Kahili. I do. One of my more favorite units, but I also like flying types a lot, so maybe it's just flying type bias, I don't know. We'll just keep going for Gust. I don't have anything else to go for, right? Guess I'll just keep launching these. I might, instead of going for Kahili Sync move next, I might just go for Giovanni's, just so I can finish this faster, at least hopefully. Alright. Yeah. Guess I'll just go for that, sure. Alright. This will finish it off a little bit faster, and then I'll go for a Beak Blast, I guess. Might do a bit of damage, who knows. Just a little bit. Alright. There's a sync move. Probably still not going to do too much, but hopefully it'll be enough for us to actually finish off the event. Oh, boy. I don't know if this Beak Blast... How's the Beak Blast work? I don't know. Oh, well. Figure the fuck out. There we go. Yeah, that's how it works. Okay. We can probably get off the second sync move before the time is up, I hope. If not, I'll just cut, because honestly, I don't feel like redoing this. I really don't. Okay. And there's that. Let's go ahead and go for Psychic there. And hopefully we'll finish it off here. And if not, again, I'll just cut. I don't care. This is really not worth my time. Okay. You didn't crit. Alright, yeah. I just cut in, use Faulkner. Generic, just special attack buffer for Giovanni here. He did the damage, as usual. Just, you know, the normal setup, right? Not much to think about there. Under 2 minutes so far, but we'll be able to defeat pretty much everything with the Psychics here. Go ahead and target the Flygon there, because I'm pretty sure that thing has the next move priority, though I'm probably wrong. Yeah, of course, I get it wrong every time. That's fine. And attack the Crabominable here, and then attack the Honchkrow, and the battle will be over in well under 2 minutes. And there we go. There we go. That's pretty much finished. Those are all the missions that are out, at least for now. I doubt there'll be more missions. I don't actually remember. I could definitely look at it, look it up in a bit, but whatever. I'm not going to. I'm lazy. It'll be alright. If there's more missions, we'll know tomorrow, of course, and then I'll just post a video in a couple days, depending on how many missions they release. So yeah, there are all the missions done. Very, very easy, very, very simple missions. Get a bunch of free gems from them. I've got you pretty much all the teams you would need. Here's the grid for Faulkner. You don't really need a grid, you just need the special tech buffs. Oh. Clearly, because I don't have a grid for him. I thought I actually had... I know I actually had him gridded for some stuff a little bit ago, but I guess I removed the grid and never gave him a new one. Oh well. There's Skyla's grid. Again, Brock's grid doesn't matter. I don't even know if I don't... Is he actually even gridded? Do I have him gridded? Oh, I do have him gridded. I guess it's just not with anything important. What does he even have? Surging Sand and Foul Fighting. Wow. Crazy. He's got aggravation too. Yeah, you don't really need anything for him in when it comes to the grid. Roxanne here, just go for the NPR on Barricade Buddies, her trainer move. That's about it, just for the special attack and speed buffs, and that should be all you really want. I think that's actually all of the grids, maybe? I don't know. I don't remember if I showed off Elia's grid or not, but here it is. If you did not see it, I'm pretty sure I did, but there it is. Maze grid doesn't matter. But yeah, anyway, I digress. That's going to be the end for the time trials missions here so far, or permanently, again, depending on if they post more missions or not, because I don't remember. But yeah, those were all like 8 sets of missions. It's not very difficult there. You can just finish them up with these type teams. It takes more time than anything. It's definitely not difficult, but you get a bunch of free theme skills, or theme skill orbs, and a bunch of free gems out of it. You know, looking at the missions here, there's 22 or 23 missions, so that's what about, assuming that's all gives 50 gems, then that's 1,150 gems, I think, if my math adds up. That's not bad, for sure. Bunch of free stuff, bunch of free theme skills, plus you get the stuff for completing all 12 missions here. So that's around 1,500 gems. That's half a multi. Go ahead, grab them, grab as much as you can, and you can get a bunch of free rewards here for doing the for doing all of this, which probably totals you to around 1,700 gems. All right, so that's nice. Bunch of free stuff. Go ahead and do it. You got this video for a guide. Again, if you don't have specific teams or anything that I may have showed, then maybe comment in the comment section. Where else are you going to comment, I guess? Go ahead and comment down below. Maybe I can get you a little bit of help, depending on what setups you need assistance with. If you need help, of course, comment down below. I'll help you out as much as I possibly can. But I digress, guys. I'm going to end it there. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know what you think about the time trials and its missions down in the comments below, and I'll see you all later.